As to what exactly happened here, guards were checking on Castro regularly, and they say he was always calm and cooperative. Prison officials found the 52-year-old convicted kidnapper hanging in his 8-by-12-foot jail cell in this state prison just south of Columbus, Ohio, around 9:20 Tuesday night. Prison officials confirmed medical staff attempted to revive him, but he was pronounced dead at a nearby hospital shortly before 11 p.m.
So you understand, you'll be in prison for life. You don't even have the expectation or the hope of getting out. Is that clear?
I do understand that, Your Honor.
This morning, questions about how Castro was apparently able to take his own life. Castro's attorney says he was not on suicide watch, which entails constant observation, but that he was in protective custody due to the notoriety of his case, kept in a cell by himself and checked on every 30 minutes. His death ends one of Cleveland's ugliest chapters. The former bus driver was arrested in May after Amanda Berry, Michelle Knight, and Gina DeJesus, 3 women missing for more than a decade, escaped from this house where Castro had kept them captive. As part of a plea agreement requested by his victims, prosecutors agreed not to seek the death penalty. And in August, a judge sentenced him to life in prison plus 1,000 years. In court, Castro gave a rambling 20-minute statement suggesting the women were happy. But in an emotional victim statement, Michelle Knight confronted the man who tormented her and foreshadowed his final days.
I spent 11 years in hell. Now your hell is just beginning.
And we did hear from Gina DeJesus' family since Castro's apparent suicide. Her brother tells us they are aware of what happened and that they are all doing okay. Robin?
Yes, Alex, and always we're thinking of those 3 brave women. We're going to bring in ABC News Chief Legal Affairs anchor Dan Abrams right now. And as so many unanswered questions this morning as to how this could happen, he was under suicide watch before, was not now, being checked on every 30 minutes.
Right. This shouldn't happen. And let's distinguish between suicide watch and protective custody, right? Protective custody is supposed to protect him from other inmates. Suicide watch is to protect him from himself. And it seems that he was not on suicide watch, and there are going to be a lot of questions as to why. What does that mean when you're on suicide watch? It means you don't have, you don't have shoelaces, you don't have other items that you could use to hang yourself. And there are going to be a lot of questions being asked now about why that happened, because he's already been transferred once from a different prison to the prison he was at now for evaluation to figure out where he'll end up permanently. So there are going to be a lot of questions people are going to be asking of the Ohio Department of Corrections.
And also people are asking these questions of, is it suspicious at all what happened?
Yeah, I mean, they will be asking that. I think they'll be able to figure out pretty quickly whether this was suicide or at the hands of someone else.
All right, Dan, thanks so much.
Okay, guys, thanks. Now to President Obama, landing just a few hours ago.